Okay, let's play Mini Motorway Zurich map. Let's get on with it. Right, so this, as I say, is going to be a very chilled stream. We're just going to do, as we would need to do, connect up the cities and in this ever-growing city. And then we can just sit back and pretty much just relax. I'll try not to like yabber on constantly throughout this stream, just because, well, it is a Tuesday, and a lot of people who are watching might be at work, so they might not be listening too hard anyway. I haven't even got a drink with me. I've set this stream up at lightning speed. Hello, Lek. Hello, Jacob and Blackout. I'm sorry, I'm streaming when you're at work. I'll put this as a video out on the channel tomorrow, I think. But yeah, as the video previously, I just have to connect up like to like colour-wise. I'm going to just pause it for a second. So the red lads over here need to go down. Oh, hello! Don't do that. I'm trying to build a tunnel. I don't want to build a tunnel just yet. I build the roads over there. I have 11 more road tiles left, and I've also got a bridge and a tunnel in reserve. So I'm still trying to work out the strategies in this game. There are many. The whole problem is, as soon as you start to get certain kind of junctions built, the traffic builds up, and you don't fulfil the needs of the big shops quickly enough, and that's when you just suddenly die. If you don't, these are the shops. The big lads are the shops, and if you don't feed them enough cars quickly enough, that's when you lose. But to start with, it's going to be very easy. It's going to be a very relaxed set of circumstances or something. Ugh. I really will need to go and get a drink at some point because my throat is buggered. Right, to the end of the week, we can get new tiles. 20 more tiles plus a bonus tile. Definitely want a roundabout. And we've got a bridge in reserve, so if anything appears on the other side of the river, we should be okay. Already we've got a real prick because we need to connect the yellows up, but we have to go over the reds, which is fine. We could go around the outside, but what I could do is I think I'll redesign the network a little bit. This is a bit peculiar, and I'll regret this later, but I'm going to do that, clear out the road, and then we're going to go like that. And eventually, those once the journeys are complete, the roads will get refunded to me. And they're no longer crossing each other, which is, well, at this stage it won't be a huge issue, but I'm going to do it anyway. And Blackout says, I like this game, but I'll probably be terrible at it. I think I've found myself decent at this. The one thing I say I don't really have, one thing I've struggled with a little bit is, once you get into certain patterns of building in certain ways, I struggle to actually change those patterns if I discover there are better ways of doing things. I just realised I could be more efficient there, but also need to leave some room for this red one. Well, in actual fact, I could connect it up like that. The trouble is that's going to create a bit of a difficult junction, and traffic might build up and cause chaos. But it should do for now. Yeah, sorry, it'll do for now. Hello, Grenvalian. Right, here we go. So I think we've now got a nice settled situation where we don't need none of the colours are crossing each other and causing difficult traffic situations. So I think we're good. The map is starting to zoom out, so our usable grid is starting to expand as well. We may not need to start using more bridges and some tunnels soon. I really don't like this bridge. I mean, this bridge is wasteful, I feel. And we may end up crossing the streams, the red and the yellow, I think, and get the bridge refunded. I'll get a second bridge, because it's always good to have a bridge. Monster Hunter Stories 2? Not quite sure. I've tried playing Monster Hunter once. It wasn't that one. I think it was a demo of Monster Hunter World, and I didn't really get on with it. In other words, I was crap at it. but shush. Right. Now I can actually use my new bridge that I luckily chose. Now, you can see there's actually two blue districts that don't connect up to each other. That is technically fine. We've just got to make sure that everything's balanced so there's enough houses connected to each shop. You don't need to connect everything to everything else. But we'll see. Right. Onwards. So I think we're okay. We've still got loads of tiles in hand. We've got 26 tiles, road tiles. We've got a tunnel in reserve. And we've also got the blessed roundabout. The delicious roundabout. Monster Hunter is a totally different thing to Monster Hunter Stories. Oh, is it really? Oh, I didn't know that. Shows you what I know about these big games. There was a really good game that came out today, which I must admit I didn't really... what was it? There was like a big indie game that came out today, which unfortunately I never ended up covering, and I think I might do in retrospect. I'm just trying to see what that was. I'm going to check my PR Twitter thing. What was it? It was a... If someone could possibly... I don't know. I'll have to think... I'll look that up in a bit, because otherwise... Well, the game is continuing here. Hypia says, is this one of the harder maps? And this is probably in the harder half of things, but it wasn't quite as hard as I was going to play. I think I'm on the... I think the hardest one unlocked is Mexico. I think I've unlocked them all at the moment, but I think we might have a go at Mexico after this, actually. And this is difficult because it's got mountains and a river. It wasn't the Ascent, no. I'll have to think about it. It's called Dark Door or Door something or other, or I can't remember. No, it wasn't Crest Tales either. No, a few things came out today. Quite a few. The video I put out today was on that. I can never remember names of these games at all. And the video I put out today was on that game that's like a cartoony Risk of Rain 2, which I think was fun. That's such an early beta, though. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with that. There's literally only 2 maps in it at the moment, and it is only single player, so I'm not quite sure if there's going to be multiplayer. Death's Door! That's the bloody thing, yeah. I really want to have a go at that, so I think I might have to buy that damn thing at some point before it gets too forgotten in people's minds. Okay, so we've got an absolute farce here. We've got a green district that's going to sprout on the left of the screen, and a green shop that's on the far right. Oof. This is going to be a bit trickier. I mean, there's a lot of roads I could reuse, but this is not good. And I haven't actually played Enderlilies yet either, no. I think between being very busy and having holidays and stuff, there's a few things I've completely missed out on, which is most irritating. So for the time being here, I think what I'm going to do is going to join... Ooh, I don't really like this. What I really need is a motorway, so I can connect point A to point B. And once I've done that, that'll be actually really, really handy. You know what? What I'll do, I won't connect that up. Ooh, I'm going to get rid of that bit of road there. I'm going to go all the way over here. I'm going to create a tunnel here. And this is unfortunate because I don't really like doing this, but I'm going to have to, I think. I'm going to create a new junction here as well, because we have to reuse the bridge as well. Otherwise, this is not ideal. But it's okay for the moment, I think, while we're not too busy. And this red house here, I'm just going to have to leave disconnected for a while. We've got roundabouts. I'll go for tunnel. We probably will need a tunnel at some point. We haven't been offered any freeways yet, or motorways, which is really annoying. And here's a new red district to establish. What I'll do, I think, is... Dear, that's a bit wonky. Oh! Do that. I'm probably not going to connect it up to the other red district at the moment, unless we don't have enough reds to feed it, this new shop. Yeah, we don't need to connect everything. I mean, we've already got this blue district on the left and the blue district on the right, which aren't connected, so I'm going to do the same again with the red. And that one, that's the red circular shop is going to be, well, that looks like it needs a lot of feeding, which is, we'll have to keep an eye on that one because it might not get enough red cars. Uh-oh. Oh. Now, okay, so now we've started to get a situation where we actually are very out of bridges and things. I'm probably gonna have to cross the streams here, just to get to this one, just to get to these blue lads over here. And there's only 2 blue houses feeding this one and this one, which is very bad. I might actually sneak in a quick roundabout. Like that. And there. So roundabouts do speed up traffic flow a little bit. But we've got a horrible little junction here, which I don't like. We've got a roundabout and a shop junction very close together, which is less than ideal. To the extent that I might actually just rejig that a little bit. I'm going to bring the roundabout down a little bit, just to give us a little bit of space. And like that. And that should refund eventually. We did actually have a roundabout in hand, so I could actually have... Okay, that's all good. Right. It's starting to throw us a lot of curveballs now. Is this a map of a driving game? Well, yes, basically. I actually like that. The Mini Motorways, the budget city skylines. And this is very much more of like a roguelike puzzle game. Oh yeah, it's starting to throw us a few nasty things now. This white shop over here. You can see why this map is so hard, actually, as it turns out. And this white one over here is, oof, trying to get anywhere with it. We desperately need some motorways. This is not great. We need a bridge. We need I'm loath to connect everything up together because it's just going to cause carnage. I could sneak around the outside. It's going to be horrible. We're running out of tiles. It's nearly the end of the week, so we'll... In fact, I'm going to wait till the end of the week, and then we'll get, hopefully, a motorway when Monday rolls around. So in the meantime, this white one over here is going to be at risk of exploding and losing us the game. But we do have a motorway. Right. Okay. So, theoretically... Colin Riley asks, is this game on Steam? Yes, it is. It's also been on Apple Arcade for a while, I think. But this is the brand new PC Steam version. So I've just got to decide where I'm going to do this motorway. I could connect the white up to here, but that seems a bit of a waste, where we could use alternative methods. What we might want to do is think about other uses of this motorway. That might be a bit more... I mean, the green is probably a lot more needing of motorway. And then we can dial back on all this horror over here. And then we'll get a tunnel back as well. So if we do that, and we'll place a... Oh god, this is going to be tricky. We're going to place a motorway start pin. I think there will do. And the motorway will go... Whoop. Oops. I forgot about that. Uh-oh. Hang on. We have to slightly redesign that a little bit. We might be able to thread the nurdle. Right, okay. So yes, that motorway could not go over those red mountains. But I will be able to slide, hopefully, my way through like this. Oh yes, perfect. In fact, I could have just done that all along. That's fine. Right. So let's just join everything up. Oh, nope, not like that. Right, okay, so that's going to refund a lot of our road network. It also means that this blue network no longer collides with the green network, which is very handy, because that's going to save us a lot of traffic issues later on. Excellent stuff. Okay, just connect that up. That's going to go down to there. That's going to continue to go over the roundabout to over there. And the green district is being fed over there. Now, we still haven't dealt with the white shop over here. Oh, guns and grapples. Yes, I think someone's mentioned that before. Yeah, I might look into that. Grand Valley mentions item transfer networks. Oh, God, don't. It's fine, though. Bloody Starbound fracking universe. It's fine. Okay, so I'm trying to get... Well, those white houses can feed that one. And this, I think... I may try to keep this separate. Hang on, let's just redo this. I'm trying to keep this as efficient as possible. Go through the edge of the mountains. There we go. So we'll see how that plays out. And if it doesn't work, we'll just redesign. This is also crammed in. This is a crammed in map though, so it's not surprising. Right, that can go around there. The red one can go there. Anyone else? There's also this little blue district that's developing here, which is less than ideal, because there's no way of getting that around the white thing. I might have to just leave these lads for a while. The yellow thing... Oh god, the yellow shop is getting a bit hungry, and we've only got 3 yellow houses, but that should be enough for now. All is good. All I think is good. This map is crammed and difficult though, so this is why everything looks so nasty. I mean, you can make some very elegant looking cities. So far, that's not been the case here. It's a bloody mess, is what it is. Sometimes in this game, I do find it tricky to see a new... when new houses and shops spring up, sometimes I don't notice those at first. I've got it on double speed, because I think after a while of getting used to this, I think single speed is a bit too slow. And Grand Valiant really wants me to play Monster Hunter Stories too. Well, maybe, but it just doesn't really feel like a fit for the channel. But it might be nice to play it just for a bit of a laugh. Yes, get another motorway. At some point, we do need another bridge, because that blue bridge is probably essential. This red one, less so. Although... Oh, they're yellow. Oh, no. We don't have enough yellow houses to feed both these shops. And this shop, that shop's horrendous. That's going to have to be another motorway, I think. Unfortunately, the yellow houses are starting to appear over here. This is awful. This is terrifying. Right, what do I do? This is, I say that because you can rebuild everything all the time and get like everything refunded easily, you can take your time to consider things. Oh, look at this green district over here. We're going to have to do something about spreading this out because this is just too cramped. But I could join everything up a bit more than what I'm doing, but I'm trying desperately to keep everything a bit safer, a bit more. Maybe if I can go on the outside with the reds, and then the yellows can meet up, and then maybe motorway over to there. I'm going to give that a go. Wish me luck. This could go very messy. But it also means we can claim a bridge back, which I think is sorely needed. So just sneak under the motorway here, round here, join up there. I think we might as well just do that. Refund that. Every single road tile starts to count at this point. So now we'll be able to get... Oh, we still can't do anything about this. Oh, this red shop here is... We still can't... In fact, hang on a second. No, what I need to do is... this bridge needs... Fuck. That bridge does still need to be there. So I can get rid of this bit of road. Fart. And then I can connect to the yellow district. Ah, that's awful. That's not actually... It's not as helping us nearly as much as I expected. Damn it. Okay, well at least we can get this yellow thing added to the yellows. And also this blue thing is just materialised here as well. This is awful. Hello, Jamie Mike. Hello, Sam Nussio. Right, this is going badly. I've only got 392 journeys in it. This is all horrible spaghetti already. This is not how I'd like to play it. I'm thinking about revisiting the whole roundabouts thing, because this has now got so tangled. I think it's actually harming us rather than helping us. But everything's just in such a rotten ass place. I can't feed that yellow thing anywhere. That yellow thing has appeared down here as well. Oh, I'm struggling with this map. This is hard. There's no other... I could interrupt this blue thing. Okay, let's get rid of that. I mean, that yellow thing is bothering me. Actually, just put that there for the time being. What I could do, instead of all this nonsense... Yeah, I'm going to do another redesign. I'm really pleased to know. Instead of all this nonsense, which seems wasteful, I might have to leave the bridge. Or maybe... Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this over here. And I'm going to put a roundabout in... Oh, I can't. Maybe we can put some traffic lights. I haven't actually got any traffic lights yet. Oh, this is awful. I hate it. This is exactly what I don't... This is exactly the sort of random placements of everything that I just didn't want. Because everything's really tangled up in each other. Let's have a think. What can I do? The blues aren't anything to worry about. It really is just this cluster of yellows and blues and reds, which is all just all over the place. I could put the red thing... Okay, the yellows... Okay, the motorway is going to have to go down there, so the yellows need to be all together. I think I will get rid of that. And what I'll do here is I'll put those down to here. And that can go around to there. So all those yellow ones are serviced without any problem. That can go to there. That's fine. The blues are fine. And the reds... I don't know about the reds. I think I might have to just bite the bullet and connect the roads up in a nasty fashion. Fine. We'll put a roundabout in. It's a terrible place for a roundabout, but it'll do. So this is going to go there. This is going to go through here. Right, believe it or not, I think that might actually work quite nicely. Believe it or not, that's ugly as hell, but it does work, I think. And it means that we can also place in this motorway tile, which is going to be... we've got to be... That motorway is going to be... Oh, we're going to have to do it up here, aren't we? Because we can't cross the mountains with the motorway. Okay. That's not what I want. I'm going to risk putting the motorway there. And the motorway is going to go over here. And then we've run out of road tiles. So maybe move that a little bit. Apparently that's okay. I think because technically you can actually move these around. It doesn't actually make any gameplay difference, but I think it allows you to see better. Right, okay. Now I'm going to get some road back from there because that was only one blue thing contributing. Once these journeys up here have been completed, I'll get some road refunded. Yeah, here we go. It's all happening now. Right. So you can now see what is really going on with my redesign. Actually, you can't see a thing, can you? Because it's all over the bloody place. There's a roundabout under there somewhere. Right, I'm just going to connect up this yellow district as well. Hang on, that shouldn't be connected up like that. In fact, here's what we'll do, just to make it a bit clearer. Let's do that, and then that mess should work. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh yeah, Sam, the shop on the left is awful. I hate it, but I think we've got it sorted now. There's some more yellow things appearing down here, but we have got a tunnel in hand, so that might help. So long as we've got something feeding into that shop on the left directly from this yellow district, we should be fine. But we just don't have that many yellow houses. We're going to have to do something. We're going to have to feed these yellow houses in the bottom right into the yellow network, simply because we just don't have enough yellow ones elsewhere. It's just we're going to get things. Oh, this is awful. In summary, now what we can do is we might be able to get the green. We've got a spare tunnel. This is so tangled and nasty. This is not what I want. That red thing just appeared where I might have actually wanted to put a bit of road. That's really irritating. God damn it. So I need to get these green lads into here, but this is awful. This is the worst. This is the worst randomness I've ever had in this game. This is tough as tits. I need more motorways. Okay. I'll let it run on for a bit. We are feeding all the shops, but we are still we may not be feeding them with enough cars. A tunnel or road tiles? I think it has to be tunnel. Now we've just had a blue thing materialise here, which is staggeringly annoying because that's again awful. And we may be able to tunnelise this. God, hang on. Here's what we'll do. First of all, we'll do this to give us some space, and then see this white thing is in the way, something rotten. But so the blue thing, I really kind of want to connect it up to that roundabout there. But then I'll have to connect the white network up, and it'll be awful. There's no other ways we can do that. We still haven't got to the motorway. So this may prove less than ideal, but tunnel number 2. I think that's, since we've got no bridges or anything in hand, that might be all we can do. It's just awful, that. But we're fine. We should be fine, so long as we don't get even more horrific shop placements. Right, so we're feeding the blues nicely, I think, but those blues houses there have to go a very long way round just to get to that blue shop there. If we just had a one single bridge, we'd be able to get rid of that tunnel and have it go around the top way instead. So I'm wondering if there is a bridge that we can claw back, but we really only have one bridge, that one, and this awful piece of crap over here, which we have to use because it's just too tight around here with all the shenanigans and goings on. Right, okay. Are the green things working? The green things are starting to run out of housing, which is a problem. Oh, we're out of cars. So I might have to get these green lads involved at some point, but at the moment we simply can't. Unless I think, could I actually join it up can I get it to use the motorway? Because this is just all so awful. I don't think we can. The only thing we could do is try to connect this green district up to this motorway, but then they get tangled up in the yellows and nothing good would happen. So I don't know. I'm loath to do anything. I think I'll see if I can just leave those greens and hope for the best. And hopefully we might get a motorway tile coming up soon. And that would solve everything. Ish. It'd solve nothing. Right, let's just make that a bit more efficient. This yellow district is expanding as well. We're going to have to somehow join this into the mix. This might have to, we may have to join up the blue and the yellow networks. That might actually be our only option at the moment. Well, the trouble is we have to join it up via this. Oh, we haven't got anything good. I'll go for the road, just the road tiles. We didn't have a bridge over a tunnel there. That was awful. So we may be able to. I'm just thinking about this. We might be able to share a tunnel with these blues, because having two tunnels like this does seem to be a bit wasteful, and we may be able to claw one back. But we'll leave that for the time being. In the meantime, what are we going to do with this? I mean, I could literally just do that, and then that. But that's going to cause absolute chaos. Let's just hope it doesn't. Oh. We shall see. We'll see if the traffic is too much for it to handle. But I mean, you can do that throughout the entire game. But oh my god, this district's getting a bit. This yellow. Oh no, something else is happening. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. But these whites are so scattered around in such awkward places. It's not ideal. I'm going to join up these because this is joinable. Like that. And these blues I can't do much with. That I might as well add to that. And there's a new green district developing over here in the world's worst place. We don't have any tunnels, so I can't connect it up to this green shop on the top right. But that might be okay. I mean, once we actually get another tunnel, that might actually be quite feasible. But we need bridges as well. Right, what's going on? Something's less than ideal. I think that the yellow shop on the bottom left has just turned into a bigger shop, which means it's going to need demand. This isn't ideal. I've just paused it. This blue shop down here isn't getting enough traffic. And now it's complaining, and there's a timer starting, which means if that timer fills up, we are doomed. But where are all the blue cars? Feels like there just aren't any blue cars spawning, but I don't know. Anyway, we've got a bridge in hand now. Was that green thing always there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And this green district in the top right, the green shop in the top right is not working very well either, because it's not being fed by enough. It's just not being fed by enough cars. We can easily feed this green one down here, but again we'll have to connect it up awkwardly to the network. This whole place is awful around here. And we've got a bridge. We've got a bridge in hand. Now, can we do something with that that'll help us? And we could get. Where are the greens? I can't really get the greens onto the green network without some serious surgery. Yeah, this is all tangled as hell. There's a yellow oh yeah, this blue shop over here is also running out. Both these blue things are running out. I'm not quite sure why there are so few blue cars. I think they're taking it a long time to actually join the bridge here, which I think is a serious problem. In fact, all the blue ones are crap. This is terrible. We are going to lose the game very quickly. I think the trouble is this blue shop over here is the one that the cars have to go all the way around. Maybe we could fix it. This is what we could do with it. Hang on, let's just move that to there. Believe it or not. And then that means that can go under there, not to the green district. Round here, using our new bridge, and like that. And that should now feed the blue thing. But we just don't have enough time at the moment, which is a problem. And this green district, oh my god, the greens. We're about to lose. Ah! Stop! More cars, more cars! No. Unfortunately not. Too few cars could reach it. We got to less than 1,000 there. Which is a real shame. Let's just have a look at that final scene. We did not do very well there, but then that is actually because you get so cramped in. It's actually quite hard to use motorways on this one because of the mountains. But yeah, if I manage to sort of like attend to this blue district a bit better and try to get more direct links instead of going the very, very, very long way around, I think we should have just about coped with that. But that was difficult. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do one more run, I think. And let's go back to here. And we'll be a bit quicker in the next run, hopefully. Because that one required a lot of thought. That was only... Yeah, I'd only got 893 previously, and that one I got 600... slightly less than that. That is... I'd say that's some... Even though that's not really... Actually, that's actually one of the hardest maps, isn't it? Well, 5th hardest. Sort of. But yeah, that is tough. The blue in the centre was stealing all the business from the other two in that area. I'm never 100% sure how it decides exactly who to feed. I think it's any car can go to anywhere depending on demand. But I guess if one shop is getting all the traffic, so its demand is like 1 or 0, and something else is getting demand 10, then yes, so you really want it to be somewhere in the middle. So yeah, I could have probably redesigned it for that, but the main issue really was the roads were just too tangled, and I couldn't quite get a nice, clean, elegant solution to any of that. So let's try a different one. Let's try actually one of the harder ones. I've done a lot. You can see it by the scores. I've done a lot better on what are theoretically the harder ones, and that's the one I did in the video. So I don't want to do that one again. Let's do Tokyo, because that's a very pleasant pastel-looking place. I've only got 734 on that one, and we don't have to worry about mountains on this. Here we go. I love the colours. Absolutely lovely. And we'll speed it up again. I think it defaults to single speed. So let's get that up and running. And then we can relax a little bit. Because we are back to square one. Now these games I tend to find take anywhere between like 20 and 30 minutes to play a run of. And I suspect once you get over 2,000 journeys completed, that's when the map is basically... the map is as big as it's going to get, and it starts to cram in more and more stuff. So as soon as you get over 2,000, that's when the game changes a little bit, and I think all your bad decisions from the past start to come back and haunt you, like some sort of car ghost. Right, anyway, sort that out. It starts off so simple, so lacking in difficulty. But when you first start this, the rivers aren't really that bad, and you don't have any mountains. And this map doesn't have any mountains, but I think this map is more about the river, because when you start a game with this, it starts in a random part of the map. So I think we've started in the northwest, and when it opens up, this river and circular bit is kind of right bang in the middle. We've got 2 bridges in hand. I'll get the traffic lights. I still haven't really sorted out traffic lights that much. I haven't actually worked out the good strategies and everything. Right, okay, so what I'll do here is I'm going to redesign things a little, which seems peculiar, but I'm hoping it improves this junction here, because I think the fewer junctions, when houses go straight onto the main road, that causes a lot of congestion. So ideally, I try to make it so there's the little residential areas resolve into one road, and then that resolves onto the main road. If that makes sense, which it probably doesn't. I don't know. I haven't played enough City Skylines to really get my traffic designing, my traffic flow solutions intelligence up. So at the moment we're keeping the districts closed. Hello, Arca. So yeah, as usual, things are fairly straightforward for the moment. In fact, I'll just do that. We just don't want queues of traffic, and we need to keep everything balanced. I think this is a game full of quite subtle strategies. There's a few obvious strategies, and I think you can easily pick those up. But the more subtle ones are only once you've played it a lot and you've seen particular situations all developing and all that. And we'll make sure that we do have a roundabout, because that's always useful. Thankfully, we're still very much on the one side of the river. Simple tip for Skylines with roads: you add as you combine and subtract as you move away. something to think about there. Oh, you can't see the you can. Well, I've just realised because of my brilliant face in the way and my webcam, you can't quite see the time of day. But I mean, it's not it shouldn't be a huge thing. But I'm just gonna slightly move my camera a little bit there. There we go. Right. Anyway, back to the game before I accidentally break it. A new blue. I don't like that rogue blue down there. That blue is definitely not in a good place. So two one ride roads combined into a 2 ride. The main road may only. I think I'm not going to be able to pick that up just from reading the chat. I'll have to spend a bit of time thinking about that. But in the meantime, oh, look at this! We didn't actually get. Well, immediately get a motorway. We didn't actually get one of these double shops in the previous go. These can be trouble because you never know when the second shop's going to materialise and ruin everything. So we've already got 3 red shops. Also, I don't like this junction here. I'm going to just put that onto there. We're only feeding it with 1 car. That's less than ideal. Already things are starting to get a little more tangled. I mean, I could join up the reds like that, but I'm not a huge fan of doing that. What I could do is just like abandon this red thing entirely. Oh, this blue house entirely. I'm going to do that. It seems peculiar, but we're going to do it. And then that's what I'll do. I don't really want that as a junction. It'll get into a very bad junction situation. That so instead, I think I'll try to do it like this. Because it's the houses go to the shops, but you never get like any cars going from a shop to a shop, so you can factor that into your thinking. Like I said, I saw a high score run for this game some time ago, probably on the arcade, the Apple Arcade version, and the high score dude was filling a lot of the empty space with roads so houses can spawn near each other. Yes, I've thought about doing that, weirdly enough, but then I realised early on that might theoretically help, but the amount of the road tiles you get is very limited. And if you start to try and put unnecessary roads in, eventually you'll have to start ripping them up, because you just simply don't have enough roads to connect everything. That's what I found, anyway, in my very limited experience. Okay, so we've got a lovely lilac new shop. I really don't like how this is all playing out. We'll be fine. What I might do... I'm assuming there's going to be a whole district developing over here, so that should be okay. Yeah, that'll do. That'll be absolutely fine. Right, that road... I just realised there's actually some bonus road there, which we don't need. And I could actually connect that blue up to there, and that'll still technically be fine. I was going to do that, but I think that'd be a waste of road. I think we've got enough blue houses connected for it not to be an issue. I'll get that. Get that. Right, so the purple thing is sorted. We'll want... Will we need traffic lights? I don't think so. I think roundabouts. I prefer roundabouts. So this high score guy, doing it strategically, doing diagonal roads in weird places. Okay, well, that must be some seriously advanced shit that I'm never going to understand, frankly. Now here's an interesting thing that's happened, and I'm immediately going to redesign. I am going to put the red entrance on that side, so the yellow ones can come in from the right, which seems sensible, doesn't it? I think you'd have to play this a shit ton before you really... I mean, or have a bloody degree in traffic management or whatever, but you'd have to play it a lot before you can really get the high scores. I mean, so my high score is currently like 2,200 something. I can't imagine getting... I mean, I think there are achievements for like 3,000 maybe, but I don't know. I've got quite a few achievements, but to be honest, they're actually quite easy early on. Right, so that's nice and elegant. Yellow district, all fine for the moment. We've still got a road... We've still got a motorway in hand and a bridge. And I think we're about to use that bridge. Or maybe the motorway, but prefer not to use motorways until I have to. This may just... This seems like an insane waste. Okay. I'm just going to do this. Where will this go? Nope. I can be a bit more efficient. Oh, and if things go wrong with this merging, this hot merging action, I will start thinking about roundabouts. Okay, so that's a bit more demanding now. That red shop, that's fine. Oh, bloody hell. There seems to be a new... Oh, God. There seems to be a new red district. Oh, no, sorry. It's all part of the same one. That's fine, then. Could it all connect up nicely? There's a new red lad down there, which I don't like the look of. I'll get another bridge. In fact, I didn't have a bridge at all, so that's a timely thing. We've got a spare red there, which I could join up, but... That might end up developing into a district, so I'll... Oh, I put a junction outside the entrance to the place, which I do not like doing. It should be okay for the time being, because it's not going to be the highest traffic area. Thank you for stopping by, Blackout! And like I said, since each house comes with a free road, you can manipulate those single roads to make houses spawns more favourable. Oh, I see what you mean. I know I've done a little bit of that, just on a very small scale. Not on this map, though, I don't think. But yeah, I mean, arguably what I could do, for instance, I suppose, is if I'm scared that a new shop will spawn there, I mean, I could sort of like discourage that using that sort of behaviour. But I don't know if that would actually really help or not, to be honest. It'll only end up spawning elsewhere. Oh yes, this red district is starting to come on. But it's okay. It's all fine. The trouble is, the other shop, there's two red shops on the other side of this junction here, so there'll be a lot of traffic going past this entrance and causing chaos, possibly. I'm trying to think, you know, like further on down the line here. But I say, until the problems really start to build up, I'm not going to worry too much. I could do with another motorway, but I've already got one in hand, so that's fine. Right, I can switch over to there. That's already switched. I'm going to just do that for no reason. Everything okay? This area here, this red area here is not great because you can see the cars are moving through it very slowly because there's a lot of houses going straight onto the main road, which tends to be a problem. Because this definitely is a bit of a main road because some of the cars are having to come down here and some of them are going down there. Have I missed anything here? Oh God, there's a purple. A purple is beginning. Ooh, yes, a new district. Bad. Bad. So I could like make it so that these purples join up with these purples and then motorway across. I don't think we're at that stage yet, though. I think I might just use up a bridge and then... Although, having said that, to be honest, I might just do this. I think we've still got capacity. And now we've got a new blue thing. And this is actually a brand new dark blue thing. That'll require us to go over way too much stuff. This is classic motorway time, I think. Let's put that over to... Well, let's be as efficient as possible, I guess. Although, having said that, it'd be even more efficient to put it there. The trouble is with these motorway ends, you don't really want to have the junctions near it crowded, so maybe I'll put it there. Just give us a little bit of extra wiggle room. Hang on. Like that. And then that goes down to there. Right, okay. Zach says, can you put two roads next to each other to widen them up so traffic can bypass in dense areas? I don't think so, because I think they always take the quickest route, the cars, and they'll just end up going... Like, if there's like like a longer but theoretically quicker route, because of the traffic, I don't think they're smart enough to do that. Yeah, this is the dark blues are getting very privileged with the motorway. This is what I mean by using motorways when I actually have to, and that was absolutely have to. There's not really much I could have done about that at all, is there? Right, so that's joined those up. So the purples are okay, because this is actually quite... These districts are quite, like, smooth and not causing much traffic, and everything's flowing nicely. I'm still thinking about another motorway. Good. I'm still thinking about redesigning the reds because the cars are just sluggish going through that section. Was that purple always there? I have a horrible feeling that's new. Ugh. What we can do is this. We don't want that joining up to that bit. So I'm committing all the sins that I don't want to do, like having it so that the exit to the shop is really close to the main road, or like a junction of the main road, because that can cause slowdown. Now we're getting all sorts of shit happening. Everything's now happening, and everything's not great. But this map is definitely less dense than the last one we played, so we've got a lot more options here. And now we've got the blues. Well, the blues are no longer an island because they're going to have to come out of that island onto the left-hand side of the map. Yellows likewise. It's really pushing, essentially. So, let's see what's the most efficient thing I can do here. All the yellows... Oh, in fact, actually, I can join that up. All the yellows are here. This is the only source of yellows here. Which means I don't really want them to go through the red district to get there. So, we may need some kind of clever-ass motorway thing going on. This is possibly wasteful. It's going to take a bit of time to do this, but I think it should work. Right. Go to there. And what we're going to do is... These yellows are not going to have to go through the red district. They're going to sneak through here to get to the yellow district over here. And the blues are going to join from this side onto the motorway. This is a bad junction, actually. Not sure I can really do much about that. Oh, what I can do, actually, is move that to there instead. Well, it's still just as bad. We'll move it slightly off junction like that. So the blues can now come around here and to here. And... Actually, it doesn't really matter what I do there, I think. They're going to have a choice of going in that direction. Right, okay, that's slightly wasteful, but I'm hoping that's going to do well. Oh, hang on. Ark is suggesting the purple road should go round the double factory. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. You know what? That would probably... That would mean I wouldn't actually have to... That might mean I wouldn't actually theoretically need the motorway. The only trouble is if the purple went all the way around here, that's going to start creating... That might be too much of a long way around, because a lot of the purple things are down in the bottom right, and we'd have to make them go a very long way around to get to the purple shops. It might work. Bit concerned, though. It's a bit alarming, that. Also, what I might do to make things a little smoother over here, I might regret doing this, is I'm just going to slightly smooth things around over here. We'll put that up to there. Oh, I need to wait for that to disappear. I've run out of tiles, god damn it. It takes a while for them to be refunded when you get to this stage. Oh, hurry up then. Oh, this. If you're not careful, this sort of thing can lose you the game. Because for a while, no journeys will be made. If they're particularly long journeys. So what I'm trying to do here is simply make this area here just more efficient. Have that going around this way instead. But I will need to wait for... Oh, this is gonna make us lose the game if we're not careful. Ugh. This is the trouble. The purple journeys are so long. They're just way too... Oh, here we go. Look. Finally. Okay, so it's been refunded. So that can join there, and that can join there. That can join there. Well, it can't actually, apparently. Can I just do that instead? Yes. Nice. Right, okay, so that's made that cleaner. And I wouldn't actually have enough road to go all the way around with that purple. We haven't actually done anything with this, have we? Oh, fuck. Okay. This is just going to have to be a quick and dirty join. This probably should be like that, I think. That can go there. Around there. Okay, so this bottom left one, which I wasn't attending to, is now screaming out for custom, and if I don't fill it up with brown cars anytime soon, we're going to lose again. But a load of the brown lads have started to turn up. Unfortunately, they're getting stuck, getting tangled up with the purples. That's another thing, if you're not careful with this game. If you join up a network at certain points and absolutely shitloads of cars all go at once at the same time, that can cause its own like temporary traffic jam and can actually ruin everything in one accidental go. Oh, hello. Chat's disconnected. Hang on, just have to reset the... I think the stream's still going, but my chat seems to have disappeared. Is that okay? Yes, it is. Oh, thank God for that. Right, yes, roundabout. Okay, Alex is pointing out I should be making roundabouts, and I couldn't agree more, actually. I need to actually think about what I'm doing generally. I think with the roundabouts, yes, we will need one kind of up here, I think. I think if I put it... I think there. That'll do. Oh, actually, no, because I might put it... I mean, that's a bit rogue, but... it's this brown, because the browns need to go... the browns need to share the purple in quite a few ways. And I don't know where that blue one came from. I wasn't even watching for that blue one. Ooh. Right, I'll need to keep this paused just for a while, just because we do need to do I don't really like where that roundabout is. Because things are getting a bit soapy. Okay, put that... This is less than ideal. I can put that there. That might work. It's not ideal. And also, there's this thing over here which I think is biting us in the arse, so I'm just going to increase the amount of slit road, or whatever you want to call it, to make sure that the things are a bit better there. I might have to put a roundabout in there or something. And now I need to attend to this blue district, because there's no way of the blues getting to here. So we've got a bridge in hand, and we've got loads of blues on the right. So I think this is just going to be... This is really obnoxious, the way it's joined itself up to the network without we wanting it to. I might be able to... Oh, hang on. I might be able to do something a little clever here. Haha! Right. Perfect. I can join up there. And now these blues can go over here. Here we go. Brand new district. Well, actually, this is an old district, isn't it? Actually, these all need to join up, really. I didn't actually notice any of these blues appearing over here, because I was so busy elsewhere. But this is going to give us loads of bluiness. Oops. Less than ideal. We still need to completely connect everything up. We haven't got any tiles in hand at the moment. If I just get rid of... Oh, I can't get rid of you. Another blue one has appeared just there. That's awful. But not that awful, because we can link it up at the bottom. That's fine, in actual fact. I think we're all good. I've got some tiles back now from refunds, so let's join that up. And we will need to do... We will need to join this up, but... I'm trying to work out where... Because we can wait a few in-game days and get some new tiles, or we can continue to try and get some refunds. Oh, no, I needed that, didn't I? Or we can get some refunds and then try and get this across. I think we have to wait a little bit. But this is gonna be risky. A risky waiting situation. Oh, the light blue over there is getting tasty. I don't like that. But that was only a temporary thing. Hopefully just a temporary thing. Oh, it's Saturday. We've got one more day to wait, and then we'll get some more road. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. We're nearly there. But that light blue is not ideal. I'm going to go for... Yeah, I'll go for bridge. Right, okay. Instant. Get to work now. Again, we've got a junction that's just less than ideal. I think we've got enough blues. I think, especially now with them, I can connect up these bonus ones as well. I think we've got enough dark blues to feed there. Light blues, well, we've got some extra light blues here. I'm not connecting that up to the right part of the network, but you'll get tangled up with the yellows. But that's another load of blues, light blues, that will help that. Well, stop us losing the game, essentially. But everything is now happening at once. Zach suggests putting a roundabout under motorway 2. The light blue is getting congested. I see what you mean. Yeah, I mean... I was going to return to the red thing at some point. I think this whole bit needs to be redesigned a little bit. I think it's, to be honest, just that might work, but we'll also, I think, want to just reorient these houses like this. Where does that blue even go? That goes over to there, doesn't it? We've also got this rogue blue here. Right, is that going to be enough? Light bluage. I think we're okay now. That should be okay, because now we've got those light blues in the bottom left. That seems to be helping. Unfortunately, this region up here, this kind of brownish grey region, whatever the hell they are, this is going a bit out of hand. I'll create a new road here, for one thing, because everything else can get connected up to that. We're running out of tiles again. But this roundabout is maybe starting to, well, we'll start to get a little bit ropey at some point. So we've got to be careful. I might consolidate these brown. Yeah, I'll consolidate into. Oh fuck! We're out of tiles again. I'll have to wait for the refunds, just so they're not all like instantly going onto the same bit. I'll try to keep the queue of traffic up here out of harm's way with any luck. Anything else happening? No, I think we're all good. I need some tiles back, please, though, desperately. Oh no, a new red one. Oh, okay, that light blue one is now. Weirdly enough, it's that light blue one that seems to be a trouble. Kind of unexpected, that. Oh, we need one more. We need one more tile. I need to claim a tile back from somewhere. It's Saturday, so we shouldn't be. We're not too long before we get something else. Oh. Oh, that brown district under there is not getting any cars because. Oh, I just need to join stuff up. Ah, it won't give me anything back either. This is going to lose us the game because I've tried to redevelop things and I failed. Right, here we go. There's a tile. Ugh, that can go to there. Right, okay. We've now got an absolute mess of brown cars all leaving at once. This is bad. They're all going to get tangled up if we're not careful. Oh, this is gonna explode. Oh no, hang on, we've got motorway. Let's go for a roundabout. We need a lot of brown cars. Oh, we got over 1,000. We actually have an achievement, Tokyo Commuter, just as we lose the game as well. Damn it! Yeah, that's the trouble with redesigning things and having to wait for the roads to be refunded before you get to actually lay them again, because you can absolutely cause carnage by doing that. Especially when all the cars all leave at once on your new redesigned thing. You end up with the world's worst traffic jam up in the top left. But we just... Yes, there were too many houses going into that roundabout. I shouldn't have redesigned that. That was a mistake. I should have left it as it was. Because, yeah, I mean, look at all these bloody cars. But there's these one-time motorway jam things that can happen just because of your redesign. That is nightmarish. Well, so these blue ones were surprisingly starved as well. I'm not quite sure, because we didn't really have enough blue ones here. We would need to have got some more blue ones from, well, this new district of light blues over here would have been handy. These helped over here on the left, but things were just starting to get a little tricksy, but only in a couple of areas. I was actually very pleased that we didn't mess up too much. But again, I've only got up to 1,000 this time, which I'm disappointed by, because so on the Let's Play video I did, I got over 2,000 on one of the hardest maps. So that was a thing, wasn't it? Right, save that to social media. There's too many stray factories. We definitely got luckier on this map than we did on the first run. But I don't know. Hey ho. Well, we'll have actually. I think I'm in the mood for one more go. I think. But we got over 1,000, so that is actually a new achievement for me, because that's the best I've ever done on that map. So let's have one more go, and let's go on. Let's have a look. And that was Tokyo, and let's go for the. We'll go for Mexico City. That's theoretically the hardest one. It's not, I don't think. Right, so we've got a different colour scheme here. Right, let's just make that a bit more efficient. There we go. And this is going to be another mountain-based one. There we go. Let's speed things up a little bit. And we've got... Again, it always... there's a bit of a kink. Always starts out not too puzzling. So I don't know if the strategy is to try and do that whole the old sort of idea of laying roads to prevent things happening, spawning where you don't want them to, but unfortunately then maybe running out of roads, or whether it's best just to try and be as efficient as possible from the get-go and just link everything up perfectly. I don't know yet. Not enough practice, and I almost never use traffic lights either. I'm still trying to work that one out, whether traffic lights are useful or not, really. I mean, in what circumstances? Already, look at that. The game just fecked us. What do you like, game? All right. There. That is awful, but never mind. Let's try and keep things as clean as possible. What's it doing to me? Oh, nope, there we go. That should hopefully keep that district reasonably clean. Already, all the roads are all over the bloody place. I like nice straight roads. It's so much cleaner when you can see what the hell is going on. Right, we're on speed. Okay, so we're about to get some new tiles. I think a tunnel will almost certainly be essential at some point, so we'll have a tunnel in hand. And this map doesn't seem to give you like a freebie, because some of the maps give you like a free bridge or a free tunnel. This one don't. Right, okay. Slide that through there, and we don't really want it to be too near the junction, so let's do that. That'll be okay for now. And Marco says that the traffic lights aren't that effective, so I'm happy enough not really using them, to be honest. Highways over traffic lights or roundabouts. Well, highways are probably the best ones because, I mean, just for like number of tiles that you get. If you only get 10 tiles when you get a motorway as well, but ooh, hello. But the 10 tiles that you lose as a result of choosing that, you more than gain from actually having the motorway / highway. So I really do try to get some motorways in hand if I can, but they don't come out that often, which is a pain in the arse. Try and be as efficient as possible. There we go. There, that's a nice straight road. Look at that. Oh, that even spawned at exactly the right place. Seems like I should plan for mixed traffic. Yeah, I think I probably will. I've got a roundabout in hand. So I'm just thinking if we should do that. To give this a bit of different flavour, maybe we should try to do that from the get-go rather than try to do all this tangled nonsense. But to be honest, at the moment we don't even need to, because the districts are very discrete. And I don't think I'm going to bother trying to mix them all up until we actually need to, I think. I do like the fact that you can play the same map a second time and it will feel like a completely different map, just because everything spawns so differently. 40 tiles, that's huge. I'm actually going to take the 40 tiles because that'll be a very nice backlog to have. So again, I've got houses coming straight onto the main road, which slows things down, which I never quite like. But at the moment, not too bad. See, like oh my god! You see, this is proving to be a bit of a nasty junction now. So, I'm going to do a little redesign, and then what I'll do is this. That basically makes it so that the important junction here is a lot smoother. It'll take a bit of time getting out of here, but this should be okay. Should keep things moving where it matters. Alex suggests putting the blue road up and over and the pink shops connect. I'm not quite... Hang on, I'll have to think about that. The blue road... Let's have a look. The blue road should go up and over. Possibly. At the moment we've got so many motorway road tiles in hand that we should be okay. I'll leave what I'm doing at the moment. All the districts are spawning in nice places at the moment, and as I don't want to tangle them up too much. Oh, the blue house, about the blue houses spawned since you said that. Okay, okay, that's fair enough. Unfortunately, the reds down here are proving to be a bit of a prick. We could go around the outside. That seems silly. So this might actually be time for roundabout. Done in that voice for some reason. And this is going to be awful. But I'm sure it's fine. No, this seems bizarre that I'm doing. I'm just trying to make it so that there isn't two big junctions next to each other. Although, having said that, what I could do... I'm just doing a bit of fannying. Actually, let's put that there. And that there. Right, so that should hopefully smooth things out a little bit. Let's get a motorway. Yes, good. I don't know if I've done the right thing here. I'm sure we're fine. Sure we're fine. Oh, so roundabouts. Yes, roundabouts would block a lot of tiles, so that's helpful for spawning. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's thinking too far ahead for the likes of me. Right, I think we're actually doing fine for the moment. The spawns have been good to us so far. Yeah, I mean that's a gimme. Also, I've been slightly less efficient than I could have been there. Like that. Now what's going to happen is a yellow shop's going to appear in the top left or something. But I'm sure we're fine. I just call them shops. I'm not quite sure if that's actually what they're supposed to be, but houses, monopoly houses and shops is the way I see them. Right, okay, so everything's fine. Everything is absolutely dandy at the moment. That's working nicely. That one is fine. I think it's gonna drop some serious challenge on us any second now, isn't it? And we've got a tunnel in hand. We haven't got a roundabout, so let's take one of those. Not really much I can do with another roundabout. I think everything is running fairly smoothly. I also learned that you can bend highways so it curves around mountains. Yeah, I found that pretty much I think early on in this stream. But I found out you could actually move any motorway you wanted. But I thought that was partially, admittedly, just because of for graphical reasons, because you want to be able to see what's underneath the motorway sometimes. I'm not quite sure if it actually changes the speed of the cars or anything or whatever. I think it may just be cosmetic, but sometimes you can run highways over a bit of a mountain. I don't know how it works it out exactly, but we have now just got a horrible red car on the very east side of things, which is not great. Not quite sure what we're going to do there. And we've also got another white one. That's unsportingly. I have to go the long way around for this. Although just for the sake of that one red house seems a bit irritating. I could put the roundabout here instead. Maybe if I try... No, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. Go away. Right. That red one's just going to have to sod off. There. Sorry, red lad. This does make that roundabout here a bit kind of pointless, doesn't it? Because there's literally just one red car now. Or one red house. Well, maybe. Maybe this is actually a good thing because it will like reserve those tiles and stop anything else. Whatever. So maybe we'll go back to where to the original plan. That might work. Hang on, that's probably wasteful. There we go. No, slightly wonkier, but it'll do. Apparently motorways can be merged? Oh, interesting. Rune asks, what does a tunnel do? Does it just go underneath everything? No, just the mountains. It runs just like normal road. But yeah, you don't actually actively select the tunnel, just like bridges. It just does it for you so long as you've actually got one in reserve. So tunnels aren't as useful as you'd want. They are a bit of a pain, really. I'm going to go for another motorway, although we haven't actually used them yet. Uh-oh. There's a big lad. I'm tempted... I mean, I could do it on the outside. The purple would take a long time to get there, but just like in the last game. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And also... Let's actually do that instead. Right, okay. So that sort of justifies the roundabout a bit more. That purple thing is a prick. Oh, look at this! We can't go around here. We could actually use the tunnel, but that seems a bit wasteful. But we're not really using the tunnel for much at the moment, so maybe that'll be a way forwards. Like that. That's awful. I may go back on that, but everything gets refunded. Everything. Alex says the orange could go through the pink houses, and then a tunnel. Let's see. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've just used the tunnel up, haven't I? Oh, also I've broken that. Is there any way I can get round this? Because I've got no more tunnels left. I've literally not bothered with one. Now I see exactly what you mean. Oh, it's awful. This thing's just in the way. We can't get round this bit. When we get to the tunnel, I may revisit that idea. And also, Zach suggests me. Oh god, it's hard to keep up with this. Move the current roundabout a few tiles up so it can join up both roads. Up to. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yep. Let's try that. Let's put that kind of there. And just for neatness' sake, let's just do. Actually, no. Let's have that coming into there. That up to there. And then that up to. Oops. That up to there. I can't get that working. Oh well. And in actual fact, that could go like that, couldn't it? Oh no, not like that. I wonder if the purple could. No, it couldn't. It's actually very confusing the way this is all. It hasn't been refunded yet, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. I'm not sure if that's going to help, but we'll see. Hopefully these will get refunded soon, so I can see what's going on. I mean, that's just so ugly now. But if it works, it works. Oh my god, everyone's coming up with good ideas. Oh yes, thanks Cryptic. Yeah, I saw that in the end. Okay, let's try and see. Right, one of the yellow houses can move the driveway and provide enough room for purple to bypass for the bottom building. Right. So, I think that's what he meant. Hang on. You can do the purple houses between white and yellow without using a tunnel if you slightly change yellow. And so, okay. I think I might go completely rogue here. I think this is kind of like what you're suggesting. Although we're still leaving one purple out in the cold here. Do. Right. So that goes to there, and it no longer needs. Oh, it does need this bit. Well, in actual fact, then, hold on. All that can go, can't it? Right, okay. It's a mess, but it's my mess. Yeah, we do actually lose that one purple house, but that might be a sacrifice worth making. Yes, I think. I think everyone's in agreement. That's what they meant. Good. These purple lads can also come. That's awful. I hate it. Oh, hello. Oh, no. I'm not 100% sure I even need motorways at the moment. Right. Okay. So the purple is now completely separate, which is lovely to see. Meanwhile, the reds are buggered. Oh, it's possibly because the road is all screwy. Something else has happened. Something's not right with this. I don't think for some reason the reds aren't making it. No, none of the reds are going to this. Uh-oh. Literally none of the reds are going towards the new red house. That's problematic. I'm not sure if this road layout's fucked or what. I got a whole feeling there was a bit of extra road in the way. Uh-oh. We don't even need the roundabout anymore, do we actually, technically? Yeah, I think... Bugger. Yeah, thanks to something that I couldn't quite see. I think there's a bit of road getting tangled up in all that. None of the... Yeah. For whatever reason, none of the red cars were turning up to this. Just none of them. Something was broken in somewhere in the background of the roundabouts. I'm not sure if that was a bug or not. Either way, it was a pain in the arse. That's really irritating. I'm trying to do too much at once, I think, but. And also look down here. I mean, now that purple road had been moved, I could make this area down in the bottom left, this beige area, a lot more elegant as well. It would no longer have to go the long way around. Oh, it would have been so good if we'd just managed to sort that out. That bloody red area. Yeah, the refunds are tricky to master. I think honestly don't know whether that was a bug or whether it was just something weird with my layout. But I think it was a problem because look at it all. The rest of it was all working quite nicely. I don't know if we had a tunnel in hand though, because the next problem would be connected with those beige ones there. If we had a tunnel in hand, that would be easy. If not, what I'd probably do is get the shop. Well, since there's a beige district down here, I'd probably put a motorway just down here in the bottom right, going all the way up to the top left. What would that do? Probably nothing. But it's all academic now because we have failed quite early on in the game as well, which is a real shame. But hey ho. Anyway, so I think that's going to be the end of the stream. I think this was only supposed to be like a very brief stream. It went on for a bit longer than I was expecting to. But I think I'll put this out probably as a video tomorrow on the channel so people can catch up with it because I think the game is proving to be quite popular. And rightly so as well because it's proven to be very addictive. I've had limited time, but I've managed to put in like 10 hours of it so far when I'm not playing Binding of Isaac. Or doing new games for the channel and whatever. So thanks everyone for stopping by. It's been a nice little Tuesday stream, whatever. And should be streaming again on Sunday. Hopefully doing some RimWorld ideology, but no promises yet, because the way things going on in my life and all that. But yeah, I do recommend this a lot. This is a hell of a lot of fun. And bye for now.